What if the biggest breakthroughs in history didn't come from genius, but from accidents? What if the machines we use, the food we eat, even the medicine that saved millions of lives, were never supposed to exist? These are the real stories of people who stumbled into history. Some were scientists, some were dreamers, but none of them planned to change the world. And yet, they did. Sometimes it's not brilliance that sparks revolutions. Sometimes it's a mistake. In 1945, Percy Spencer was working on military radar systems. He wasn't a famous scientist. In fact, he'd never even finished high school. But he was good with machines. And while experimenting with magnetrons, devices that emit microwave radiation, he noticed something odd. A chocolate bar in his pocket had melted. He didn't panic. He experimented. He placed popcorn kernels near the magnetron. They popped. Then he tried an egg, which exploded in a colleague's face. That one wasn't funny, but it was revolutionary. Spencer had discovered that microwave radiation could cook food. Within 2 years, the first microwave oven was born. It was massive, expensive, and clunky, but the principle worked. Today, it's in nearly every home on the planet, all because of a melted candy bar. In 1928, a Scottish scientist returned from vacation to find a petri dish he forgot to clean. The dish had grown mold. Not unusual, but the bacteria surrounding the mold, gone. The mold wasn't just growing, it was fighting. That mold was penicillin. The man was Alexander Fleming, and what he'd discovered would become penicillin, the first true antibiotic. But no one believed him. For years, his discovery sat in journals, unread and unused. It took the urgency of World War II for researchers to realize what he'd found. Penicillin was mass-produced. Soldiers stopped dying from infected wounds. Children survived illnesses that had once been fatal. Fleming didn't set out to save the world. He just didn't clean his desk. In the 1930s, a Cincinnati company made a putty for cleaning soot off wallpaper. But by the 1950s, coal furnaces were vanishing, and their product was dying. They were on the verge of shutting down. Then something unexpected happened. A teacher brought some of the putty to her classroom. The kids didn't use it to clean. They rolled it, squished it, shaped it. They loved it. The company pivoted. They removed the chemicals, added color, gave it a scent. Play-Doh was born, a dying business, rescued by children playing with a cleaning product. In 1956, an American engineer reached for a resistor and grabbed the wrong one. Wilson Greatbatch was trying to record heart rhythms. Instead, his mistake made the device emit electrical pulses, rhythmic, steady, like a heartbeat. He realized what he'd done. He tested the device, first on animals, then, bravely, on people. The first patient lived another 18 months. Not much today, but back then, it was a miracle. Millions now owe their lives to pacemakers, and it all started with a man picking the wrong resistor. In 1886, a wounded Civil War veteran in Atlanta was mixing pain relief tonics. He combined coca leaves, cola nuts, alcohol, and morphine. The result? A powerful mixture he called French wine coca. Then Prohibition hit Atlanta. He removed the alcohol, added sugar and carbonated water. He died poor, never realizing he'd created the most famous drink in human history. His name was John Pemberton. His drink was Coca-Cola. Everywhere you look, the world is shaped by accidents. Small decisions, clumsy hands, forgotten dishes, wrong parts. The microwave, the pacemaker, they weren't planned. They weren't forecast in a business model. They were born in the chaos of failure. So the next time something goes wrong, ask yourself, what if this isn't the end of the road? What if this is the beginning. Because the truth is, history doesn't reward perfection. It rewards curiosity and the courage to see opportunity where others see mistakes. Comment below. Which of these stories surprised you the most? And if you've ever made a mistake that turned into something great, share it. You never know who needs to hear it today. Hit the like button if you want more true stories like this. Subscribe for more deep dives into accidental brilliance, hidden history, and the moments no one saw coming. Because the biggest revolutions often begin in the smallest, strangest ways.